Today on 16-Bit Game Review, I throw a bomb, I jump over a wall, and finally I crash into a lovely looking fountain. Hello and welcome! Now, I love kart racing games. It is by far my favorite genre of racing game, and when somebody asks me to go and play it, I will typically say yes. The most notable kart racing games which I am a big fan of is the Mario Kart franchise and Diddy Kong Racing. However, my love for kart racers did not stem from these games, but it stemmed from a little known PlayStation game called Crash Team Racing. Crash Team Racing is a kart racing game for the original PlayStation made by Naughty Dog, the same guys that made Crash, Jak and Daxter, Uncharted, and The Last of Us. And this was technically the last Crash game that was ever made by Naughty Dog, and they thought to send it off with a good old kart racing game, much like Mario Kart or Diddy Kong Racing. The controls for Crash Team Racing are very specific. They are not tight and refined like in a real racing car game like Gran Turismo. But that's a good thing, since you want your kart to be able to drift around every corner while boosting and still have the ability to pull out without ending up in the nearby tree. But the controls for Crash Team Racing is precise enough that you'll be able to go into any corner and end up at the other side the right way around. Unlike Speed Punks, where if you go into any corner, there's a 95% chance that you're aiming for that pond. In which case, the only way to win is if you actually just turn the system off. Yes, there is. However, the plot in a kart racing game is much like the plot in an adult film. It's poorly written, badly executed, and is only an excuse to start the action. If you are really interested in this game's plot, please just watch this video and it'll explain everything. Crash Team Racing borrowed a lot of its gameplay and mechanics from Mario Kart and Diddy Kong. However, instead of just borrowing mechanics and adding nothing whatsoever to the rest of the game, Speed Punks, I'm looking at you, it added key, essential gameplay mechanics which overall became the new standard for kart racing games. Most notably, you are able to go and boost while you're drifting, and you're able to get a
Hang Time Turbo.
God, I love that voice. From hitting a jump at just the right height and slamming into the ground and getting an additional boost. The tracks in Crash Team Racing are some of the best tracks I have ever driven on. Some will even rival Mario Kart 8's tracks. There are no two tracks that felt the same. There are no two arenas that felt too complicated or too maze-like, other than the literal maze arena. And there is no shortcut which is too unattainable. The one in Sewer Speedway is a bit annoying, but is doable. The Polar Pass shortcut is one of my favorites and most frequently used. There is only one shortcut I truly despise, and that's the one in Tiger's Temple. The reason why I despise it is because the only way to open it is with an explosive. And if you don't have an explosive weapon, well, if you're trying to do the CTR challenge, you're gonna have a bad time. Yes, there is. You can play up to 4 people, assuming you have the original PlayStation multi-tap adapter, and it is some good fun, assuming you can find 4 people to actually play with you. I can only play with my older brother, who is also my roommate, and it is quite fun with only just 2 players. Especially in arena mode, it's more fun when it's just a one-on-one deathmatch. The music in Crash Team Racing is gorgeous, however, I always have an issue listening to it straight. I'm more used to the soundtrack being played with an engine noise on top of it, and it sort of added a bit of character to the soundtrack. When you remove it, it feels like the soundtrack is missing something. Something rumbly and loud, and can potentially propel you forward. The post-game in Crash Team Racing is very fun. The CTR token challenges are an excellent way to lengthen the gameplay out, and it's a fun way to revisit all the tracks and complete them in ways you would never have done it before. The relic races are a bit annoying, especially if you're trying to get a gold relic within every track. However, the bonus tracks and the bonus arenas are extremely fun and something to look forward to. Simple answer, yes. If you're a fan of the PlayStation, it's a very, very easy and very quick buy. If you're a fan of kart racers, it is one of the best kart racing games ever, and it's a no-brainer. And if you're a fan of cheap games, it's also very good. It's roughly $10 across the board, and it's playable on most PlayStation systems. I think the only PlayStation system which may not be compatible with it is the PlayStation 4, which is pretty impressive with Sony's lineup. Now, if you're on the fence about it and you have a copy of Ripto's Rage for the PlayStation, you'll be able to go and test the game out. Since there is a demo, all you have to do is enter this code at the start screen and you'll be able to go and try out the demo of the game. It's very fun, it's very entertaining. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, please check out the annotations for some other videos. We've also done a full playthrough of this game, so please click the link at the top of the video to go and check out our playthrough of the entire game. Please give the video a like, dislike, / subscribe, and please do stuff to the channel. Leave a comment. Do something. It all feeds monkeys who will help write scripts better. They have been well fed and have been doing me good. Anyways, thank you for watching.